What's up, guys? Today we're watching an amazing fight, Buakaw versus Petrosyan, two of the world's best kickboxers, both with an argument for being the GOAT of the sport. We're going to watch these two guys face each other. I'm going to commentate this fight and score it because it is just an amazing matchup. Now, keep in mind, Buakaw had just come off the year previous a K1 Max victory, his second K1 Max victory, whereas Petrosyan, I believe, was 2 years away from winning his first K1 Max title. A fantastic fight, one you should definitely stick around and watch. Guys, let's get right into it. So scoring is going to be essential in this fight. I really want to see who takes the win, but I will do my best to commentate the fight at the same time. And a nice traditional slow start from both guys. They're getting that sort of feel for one another. Neither of them really rush in, take any big risks in the first few, seconds, 30 seconds. I like that. It's a little bit more technical. Neither fighter taking a massive risk. That was a nice cross to the body from Buakaw. This is an interesting one. A nice low kick. Because of the southpaw orthodox stance switch, they have to actually compete with each other for that. Woo, nice head kick. You saw Petrosyan just lean a little bit away from it just so he didn't take the full impact. Very technical move. His eyesight is one of the best in the world. A lovely hook cross from him. And this is interesting because even though it is a kickboxing fight, Giorgio actually moves a little bit like a Muay Thai fighter because he has that Muay Thai background. I believe he did many fights with elbows with the clinch, so he's no slouch there. Buakaw on the other side has already had time to adjust to the kickboxing rules, has all that K1 Max experience under his belt. A power low kick, something else. I have a feeling these are going to be very hard rounds to score. So far, I have Buakaw in a slight edge in the round. Both of their technique is just so crisp. It's one of the reasons I really admire these two guys. Very rarely do you see them make massive mistakes. Very rarely do they leave any openings. And very rarely do you see a technique that doesn't look almost perfect. It's just a treat to watch them compete. I like those low kicks that Buakaw is throwing, catching the back leg. Since a lot of times fighters keep more weight on their back foot, it's an easier target. So the trouble is you have to get past the punches to actually land it. But Buakaw is doing a really good job of getting his head off that center line and still getting full power and not getting any punches returned on him. Nice evasion there from Buakaw. Coming to the end of the round, it's very close. I still have Buakaw leading very slightly. We'll see if anything can be done in the last few moments by Petrosyan to even the round up. And another nice low kick from Buakaw to finish the round. Fantastic start from both fighters. Very relaxed, not relaxed pace, but a very conservative pace overall, I would say. And here we go, guys. Round number 2. It'll be interesting to see if either fighter comes out a little bit more confident, a little bit stronger this round, a little bit more urgency. Petrosyan just seems like he's getting in that zone where he's just outside of punch range. He's so good there. It's exactly where you don't want to fight him. No scoring blows yet. That nice low kick again, but that counter from Petrosyan. Buakaw had surprisingly good head movement. That was a nice counter hook there from Petrosyan. But Buakaw's head movement is surprisingly good. He didn't demonstrate it too much in the beginning of his K1 Max career, but little glimpses came out here and there. And when he did really start to utilize it, it worked wonders for him. Fantastic at the fade back. Good body round kick there. Right back from Buakaw. Nice jab from Petrosyan there. I have Petrosyan in a slight edge so far in this round. Ooh, good low kick though. Nice high kick off the guard. It is K1 rules, but I'm going to score the body round kicks a little more than I normally would, just based on the fact this is old K1, about 14 years ago right now. They scored the arm punches a little bit more. Aggressive moment there from Buakaw, but nothing really landing. Nice body shot, nice fade back. Petrosyan's definitely brought the heat up just a little this round. Good hook from Buakaw. Not a massive amount of power behind it, but it definitely landed. I like that they allow a little bit more clinch than we see nowadays in kickboxing. I am a big fan of the clinch. I think it should be allowed. I think it's a massive part of kickboxing, which is very exciting. Nice cross from Buakaw. Good little combo there. The follow-up cross in the knee to the body. And a nice dump. And again, I'm going to score that. Just because now it might not score, but back then it probably would have. Another lovely sweep. It all depends. I think this round will all depend on how heavily you score those sweeps. A nice cross from Petrosyan there. So damage-wise, Petrosyan would definitely take that round, I would say. Not damage. It would be knockdowns and then damage. And then since there was no real damage, it would be shots landed. So looking at shots landed, it would definitely be Petrosyan who landed more in that round. But I would say in terms of who dominated the round, the throws from Buakaw might have evened it out. So I'm going to do a very rare thing and score a 10-10 round. My brother did that last week when we were scoring tension versus rod tang. Sometimes you just have to do it when the rounds are that close. And here we go, guys, moving into round number 3. Given the fact that I gave a draw the last round, I would have a slight 1-point edge for Buakaw. This is one of those fights where it's very hard to criticize any close scoring because it is just that sort of fight where, millimeters, little tiny differences make or can give somebody the win. Nice round kick from Buakaw there to the back. Buakaw's coming out a little bit more fired up. Early lead for Buakaw because of that. Some nice body round kick scoring, another one. He's doing a good job using that front kick, both fighters are. Nice low kick to the lead leg thigh. He's a good job of catching Petrosyan's low kicks as well. Throw attempt there from Petrosyan, but no dice. Very hard to throw Buakaw, I'm sure. That was a beautiful fade back from Petrosyan with the counter low round kick. At this point, I have an edge for Buakaw in the round. I'm constantly trying to remember who's ahead, what their lead is. Is it a substantial lead or a very slight one? So if somebody lands a shot, I can readjust the scoring of the round. This is a perfect amount of clinch. Just a little bit, and then separate them. You don't want it to go on for too long. Nice low kick exchanges, good catch again. Buakaw's ability to catch or trap the kicks is phenomenal. And that was a great lead hook by Petrosyan there as Buakaw moved in. We're falling to the clinch a little bit more now, but the pace has upped. So it's nice to see them getting their little breaks here and there. Ooh, good balance not to go down there. We haven't seen too much of Buakaw's lead leg switch kick, which is pretty much, that was an ugly takedown, pretty much because he's fighting a southpaw. It makes it much harder to land that kick on a southpaw just because their shoulder switch. Good movement there from Petrosyan, getting some shots off. Lots of wild shots from everybody there, but everything's missing. I have this round scored fairly even now. Petrosyan did a good rally in the last 30 seconds, minute, to close up that scoring. Even things out, in my opinion. Lovely kick exchanges there. Oh, wow, these are hard rounds to score. I really don't know there. I had Buakaw with the lead. Petrosyan catching up at the end. I was looking for any substantial blows to kind of put a finite stamp on who took the round. But I didn't really see anything in particular where I went, okay, this person definitely won. And that is usually when I go with the 10-10. So I'm going to do something unprecedented and go back-to-back 10-10 rounds. Here we go, round number 4. Both these guys are just so skilled, so evenly matched. Nice start from Petrosyan there on the fade back, following with that low kick. Round kick versus hook. Round kick would probably normally win that exchange. Nice high kick follow-up from Buakaw. He's coming out a little bit fired up now. Good catch. Counter round kick. You gotta be on point with your judging to make sure you give these guys a correct scoring. So difficult. Timing of each of these guys, just their impeccable ability to avoid getting hit. Buakaw muscling him down there, really doesn't want to go down. Buakaw hates getting thrown. He just scrambles like mad to get on top if anybody gets even kind of a throw on him. Nice one again from Petrosyan, little fade back with that counter low kick. Good upper cross there. I have the smallest of leads for Petrosyan. Good takedown there. Buakaw, like I said before, he just scrambles up. He doesn't want to be down there. He wants to get up first. What a slip. Oh, I need him in the head on the way down. He's not happy about that. Petrosyan took a knee. I don't think it was intentional from Buakaw, but he definitely got kneed in the head. Petrosyan was definitely a little upset there. I have the smallest of leads for Petrosyan right now. Ooh, good low kick from Buakaw. He just put so much heat on it. But nice cross from Petrosyan. Good jab, good cross. Only 30 seconds left, but he is doing a nice job of sort of just edging a little further away in this round. He also landed not great throws, but he got at least something on Buakaw, which is, in my mind, fairly substantial. 10 seconds left. Let's see if Buakaw can do anything to make a comeback in this round, in my mind. Nice little throw there, but after the bell, and the ref saves Petrosyan. So ultimately, I will give that round to Petrosyan, which in my scorecard puts Buakaw on the first round, winner there, and then the second a draw, the third a draw, and one for Petrosyan, which puts us at even. It's round number 5. They hug it out. Good sportsmanship as always. We always see that in kickboxing. Good body cross and knee from Buakaw there. Buakaw tries to climb like Lerdsila climb me, but he just gets tossed for it. Nice uppercut. Sly little angle there. Kind of a combo between an uppercut and a hook. And that was an aggressive couple crosses from Petrosyan there, which some of them landed. Give Petrosyan a little edge right now in this round for sure. Look at that round kick from Buakaw. Just caught him at the perfect time. Petrosyan's leaning in. His weight just gets knocked backwards. So Buakaw in the corner against the ring ropes isn't something we see too often. It's a good position for Petrosyan to keep him because he's able to take that tiny step backwards if he needs to. He's so good at that. Tiny step backwards, counter shot. Makes it harder for Buakaw to use any movement. Yeah, I like this position from Petrosyan. Dominating the center of the ring. Very even round right now. I mean, this whole fight has just been incredibly close. I really like it when you see two fighters who are super high level and they still are able to demonstrate their maximum skill against somebody. It's like neither guy gets blown out of the water. They're both showing their best side against the best. That to me is a quality fight. The best fight I could possibly ask for, even if there's no knockdowns or knockouts. With a little more movement. Maybe he feels at this point that, the round's closing down, fight's coming to an end. Good throw from him. In Thailand, traditionally at the end of the fight, they cruise a little bit more, especially if they think they have the win. Petrosyan putting some good pressure on, but not really landing anything substantial at the moment. Whoa. Hard fight to score, hard round to score. If I had to, gun to my head, I would either go draw for the last round. I've given so many of those, it's crazy. Or if I had to pick somebody, I would probably go Buakaw for that one. His nice throw in there. Again, depends on how substantially you score those throws. But Petrosyan had some nice punches at the beginning, so super difficult to score. I mean, in my opinion, this fight could go either way. Could be a draw. Super hard to say. So guys, let's skip ahead to the decision. Fantastic fight. What can you say about it? Nothing negative, that's for sure. And fast forwarded a little bit here. Buakaw got one judge in the scorecard. Petrosyan got the other, I believe. It's in a different language, so it's hard for me to assess. But I hear Buakaw, and then I heard Petrosyan. And at the end, it's a draw. I'd say that's a fair result. Petrosyan didn't look too happy about it, but I'd say really either guy not winning was going to make the other guy super upset. A draw with that performance from both of them, I think, is just a fantastic outcome overall. Guys, a rematch would have been fantastic. I don't think we're going to ever see that now. I don't believe Buakaw is competing, and Petrosyan, if anything, might even be a little better now, a little stronger, perhaps. We're not 100% sure, but overall, amazing fight. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of me commentating and scoring, please give the video a like. If you haven't already, join the channel and get subscribed. As always, guys, train hard. I'll see you back here soon for another video.